Welcome to the channel, Enlighten Me Tarot. Thank you so much for clicking on the channel and joining me for your monthly reading, your monthly zodiac reading for April 2023. We have a lot happening in the month of April, and we have so much that has happened around the world that I wanted to take this opportunity to chat with you and give you a little insight to what is going to be happening astrologically for the month of April. April is really going to kick off quite a number of things for the year to come. And, we really had kind of a peaceful constellation period from January through March. But now April is here, it's ready to shake things up. And for some of us, it's going to shake things up very, very well. For others of us, we just going to weather the storm. So I took some notes here because when I say there's a lot, there's a lot. And I really just want you to be aware before we even get into the month of April. Some of you might get this on April 1st or April 2nd, but it is not a joke. So, okay, so full moons, what do we have in April? We'll have a full moon on April 5th in Libra. We'll have a new moon on April 19th in Aries. So those of you with the full moon in Libra, this is really going to be a time for you to really get your perspective and get into alignment of what it is you want to attain, what it is you're looking to achieve for 2023. And that will be the point where we really start to put things into action and move forward. And that's going to be for many of us. You're pre-planning, you're planning, and then, April 5th starts to hit, and it's like, okay, you're done planning. It's time to move. It's time to go. Let's go. Let's do this, right? New moon in Aries, fiery, impulsive, tumultuous type of energy. So, some of us may be feeling very anxious. Some of us may be feeling like, we're on top of the world and we're confident and we're ready to go. Some of us may just feel a whole mix of emotions and things that are happening here in this moon energy. And, like I said, some of us will just have to weather the storm. The other big thing happening here is we're going to have the start of our eclipse season, which will be starting in April. So April 20th, we will have our first solar eclipse of the year of 2023. I'm not sure if it's going to be our only eclipse, but I know it's our first solar eclipse. And so just be prepared during this time for big changes. I know many of us have been experiencing huge, unusual changes in the weather. And I feel like with the eclipse coming here in April as well, that may soften some of what we have been feeling in nature. As far as the weather is concerned as well. The next eclipse will be on May 5th, when we will have a full lunar eclipse. And during that time, that's the moment when life experiences, major life changes start to, come into fruition. Births, marriages, deaths, any huge life change, expectancy may happen around this time or shortly thereafter. Fun, we have Mercury going into retrograde right after the eclipse. So you're like, go, 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 go. And then it's like, whoop, you get whipped back around just like a rubber band. You're like, what the hell happened, right? So we're going to have Mercury in retrograde from April 21st to the May the 18th. Okay. Now, we all know how that goes. Many of us, where we thought we closed the energies to a particular door, particular person, or particular situation, that has the, it can always come back around. You may be tested. You may be learning the lesson that you thought you may have learned, but you didn't. So look for that to come around, middle closing of the month with Mercury retrograde. So we also have Venus moving into Taurus on April the 7th, moving into Taurus, which is square with Saturn. Now, I know, and I really want to mention this, if you don't know yet, if you don't pay attention to your finances, now is the time to truly start paying attention, because we are going to move into a huge, I want to say rift, but shift, a very big shift. I know they've already started feeling it in the UK. They've already started feeling it in the Philippines. This banking industry has really, in many ways, failed. Okay, and they're really trying behind the scenes to put band-aids and, assure us that everything is going to, remedy itself. But when Venus moves into Taurus and square Saturn, this is a really big indication that you really need to keep an eye on your finances. Look at those finances, look at your banking, look at your investments, make sure you're secure, make sure your banking institutions' investments are secure as well. I can't stress that enough. Because from now until the next 3 years, we'll definitely start to see a very big shift in the financial institutions and in the, the currency, cash currency. That was like the old ages. Nobody carried cash anymore, but now it's going to be at the point where you will need to have some cash on hand. So very important there for all of you. In case you missed it, we had 5 planets that aligned here on March the 28th, 29th, and 30th, I believe. Some of us couldn't see all of them. I believe we couldn't see Uranus. But it was a very beautiful viewing. If you got a chance to go outside and see it, if you had a telescope, it's something that doesn't happen very often. But it was very nice to see, and this is what I'm talking about. All of our planets are moving, shifting, getting into their houses where they're going to be stationary for some time. So one other thing I want to mention, I know it's a lot, and we're done with the astrological part. Now we're going to talk about the channel a little bit. So I have, I see all these other channels where people are giving giveaways and prizes, and, I really want to do something like that for all of you. I want to thank all of you for tuning into the channel. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers, and I am so grateful for that, for you sharing, for you subscribing, for your likes, your comments. I love that all of you participate. The contest that I have kind of come up with is a little different. It's not usual like you will see on other channels, but it really resonates with me. So I raised 3 boys, and mother-son relationships are very different. And we have our own language, and our own language is using movie quotes. We'll quote The Godfather, or we'll quote 16 Candles, or, and my kids have watched all these movies. So, because we're huge movie buffs. So if you hear me say a movie quote during your reading, please place the movie that the quote is from in the comments below, and you will be in the drawing for a gift card prize. And we'll get that to you. The drawing is going to be on April 20th. So stay alert during those readings because I love to use movie quotes. All right. Now to the last piece of this intro, and I saved it for last because I knew that I would get very emotional. And see, it's already starting. So, as I've mentioned, we've had quite a lot going on in the world today. With the weather, with people losing their homes, the tornadoes that ripped through Mississippi and Alabama, people who lost their homes, people who have lost their lives. And then to add to that, we as a nation suffered a terrible loss of 3 9-year-old children and 3 adults due to another school shooting. I don't want you to lose faith. I don't want you to lose hope. We will rise above. We will continue to pray and to send love. And if you can, send your donations as much as possible to those in Mississippi and Alabama. Also, do what you can, what you feel in your heart is right regarding our gun control, our gun lobbying situation, so that we don't have any more loss of life where our children are concerned. I have an 8-year-old granddaughter and I have a 10-year-old grandson. So this hit very, very close to home for me. And I can't even imagine what those parents are going through. I mourn with them and the teachers and the principals and the school leaders and the custodian that gave their life for those children. And this is way too soon after our Uvalde school shooting that happened here in Texas. I don't know when it's going to end, and I don't know if we can put an end to it, but we can surround each other with love, and we can reach out to each other as much as possible to give a helping hand, speak to each other, love on each other, and just be nice, be kind, because you never know what someone is going through. And if you need some professional help or counseling, please reach out to your nearest center, your nearest friend, family member. Reach out to me and I promise you I will respond, because no one should be having to go through what all of these people are going through at the moment. So thank you for listening to me. Thank you for letting me have my emotional moments, and let's get ready for your readings for April 2023. Hugging each and every one of you out there, grace, mercy, and love, and I hope that we can continue to bond as we continue to grow this channel. Stay tuned, everybody. Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your April 2023 monthly reading. And I have already shuffled the decks here, so we are going to dive in to get your reading. I hope you listened to the intro. We're going to do things a little different. I'm going to pull a past energy and a present energy from this deck, and then we'll move on to the spread. And then I'll close out with a closing oracle for future energies, okay? All right, let's get started. Heave ho. And if I happen to mention a movie quote, please be sure to put it in the description box not in the description, put it in the comment box. I'm going to have a drawing at the end of the month, or maybe the middle of the month. Yeah, probably the middle of the month. I'm going to say, ooh, not April 15th, because that's right around my birthday. So I'm going to say April 18th. You know what? Let's make it April 20th. I will have a drawing. Whoever gets the movie quotes will get entered into the drawing, and then we'll pull a couple of prize winners, okay? So there we go. Angel, spirits, and guides, clarity and guidance for my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What energies do we have for past energies for my Pisces? Thank you. Present energies for Pisces. I don't know if I mentioned, but this is my Moonology deck. All right. All right, let's tune in, Spirit. Tune me in. Okay. Your first card is first quarter moon in Cancer. Push through any insecurity. Push through any insecurity. All right. Your present energies are first quarter moon in Pisces. All right. Honor your feelings. Honor your feelings. So my Pisces, and I am a Venus Pisces, so I know what it's like in that emotional realm, and it does look like you have been dealing, I'm getting a lot of water energy here. You've definitely been in an emotional state, and I'm not going to say that's going to get too much better, especially with the astrology, the planet alignments that are going to be shifting here, and actually shifting a couple of times this month. So it's okay to be emotional, but it's also important to recognize why you're being emotional and recognize where your insecurities lie so that you could work on them. And I feel like you've done that, of course, because this is your past energy. But again, honor those feelings. Honor what you're feeling. It's okay. You know, I had a conversation with my neighbor the other day, and she's like, well, I can't believe I did this and I can't believe I did that. But, you know, at the same time, I was like, you can't change the past, you know, accept it, you know, understand that you didn't have time to prepare for that situation. So it is what it is. You don't need to beat yourself up, but respect how you feel, learn from the situation, and move forward. Oops, sorry about that. All right, what's happening here? What's happening here? All right. All right, I'm not gonna get them perfect, but there they are. All right, so let's get to your spread. Ooh, 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I don't know what made me look at that. Something may have come to a painful ending here. Oh yeah, 6 of Swords beneath that. You moved on from someone, or someone moved on from you. I have a feeling this is why all this information about your emotional state is coming to pass. And you're recognizing some things. I feel like you're recognizing some things about yourself in relationships as well. So beginning of the month, middle of the month, closing the month, okay? All right. Angel, spirits, and guides. What do we have for the beginning of the month for my Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for the beginning of April? What do we have for the middle of the month? Thank you, Spirit. And the closing of the month. Last card for the closing of the month, Spirit. All right, at the bottom of the deck in the overall energy, we have the Ace of Wands. I do feel like you definitely closed something out, and that's why you're coming to this new beginning, to this brand new beginning, pushing through. Yeah, we have the Queen of Cups followed by the Five of Swords. There was some type of situation here that came to pass between you and your counterpart, someone who was very giving, someone who was very intuitive, nurturing. This person gave quite a bit. You may have taken more than you gave, which may have been one of the challenges in the connection here, or vice versa. So I do see a brand new beginning here for the overall energy in the reading. The first week we have the Nine of Cups. The lighting is changing outside, so it's affecting my video. The Two of Wands. And we have the Seven of Cups. I kind of get a little bit of a self-sabotage energy here, and I'm trying to figure out how to put this here. So in the Nine of Cups energy, I'm feeling like there's a very self-absorbed type of energy here. And I feel like someone gave you the opportunity or to make a decision or to choose. And I feel that you chose to walk away because there was just there was already too many things going on in the relationship that you were just like, I'm out. Let's see. Pisces. All right, clarify the Nine of Cups, please, for my Pisces. Clarify the Nine of Cups. One more, please, Spirit. There we go. I have the Two of Staffs, again, beside the Two of Staffs. We have the Nine of Staffs, and we have the Knight of Staffs in the reverse. I feel like the connection that happened previously was a lot of in and out. I feel like somebody wanted something stable. They wanted more security. They wanted more loyalty. This relationship or the connection had already been through quite a bit with the Nine of Staffs here. And I felt like you were just feeling like you were tapped out. You were drained. You have nothing left to give. Like, how many more different types of changes can I make? What is going to be enough, right? So yeah, I feel like you're still coming to terms with whether or not you could have done anything else different. Still kind of coming to terms. All of this is still fresh, I feel. Let's clarify the Two of Wands. What's the decision here? What's the choice? What are the two paths that lead to the same destination? Clarify the Two of Wands. Thank you. I have my cards in the reverse, so I'm going to turn these upright. Ace of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I do feel like someone, and this is kind of, you know, I've seen this scenario happen with you and this person. I feel like this person from your past may still be reaching out to you. trying to give you an ultimatum, but I don't think they really realize you've already left the building. You're like, I've left the building. I'm not in this anymore. However, and this is what I mean a little sabotaging, you haven't truly said the words, I'm done, I'm out, I'm not giving to this anymore. You're kind of just letting it float along, and it's kind of sabotaging to the other person. They really need to know that you're complete, you know. And I know people say it is what it is, and if it's meant to be, it'll meant to be. It's a bunch of crock. Everything you create, or everything that's meant to be, you create. Okay. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups. Clarify the Seven of Cups, please. Make sure I have my cards right side up this time. Yes. One more for the Seven of Cups. Okay, what do we have here? We have the Page of Staffs, we have the Seven of Swords, and we have the Star card, Aquarian energy. Yeah, again, like I was saying, the message has not been given or has not gone through that you've already left the building. You're avoiding the situation there with that Seven of Swords energy. And they're thinking that there is still hope for this connection. So it's kind of like you're really not clear. You're giving them an illusion that there's still a possibility for this connection when you clearly know where your emotions lie. So the first part of the month, I still feel like even though you're making a new beginning for yourself, you still haven't completely closed out the past. It's time to put all the locks on the doors, and if you're going to close it, if you're going to be done with it, be done with it. Don't have one foot in and one foot out. All right, here we go. Middle of the month. It's middle of the month. We have the Six of Wands energy. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so there may, I feel like during the middle of the month, really getting into your stride, starting to feel your own energy. People may even be recognizing that you're starting to change your ways a little bit. You're standing firm now during the middle of the month regarding your decisions. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands. Excuse me, Six of Wands. Spirit, please clarify the Six of Wands for my Pisces. One more for the Six of Wands. All right. Clarifying the Six of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ten of Staves. If you're making the decision to really move forward on your own, okay, to really step away from this connection and move into your own journey, I do feel that it's going to be very fruitful for you when you finally release these burdens from the past. When you deal with your insecurities and your emotions and finally have that conversation, your destiny, which is the Wheel of Fortune, things start to turn in your favor, and you start to either collaborate with others, socialize with others. And I feel like that is very healing for you. It's very healing. Temperance card at the bottom of the deck, Sagittarian energy. It does take time. I feel like this connection that you've been in has been for a while, and it's going to take some time to release it. And you have to grieve it, just like anything else that is no longer with you. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. What's this new seed? What's this pentacle? What's this material item that's starting here in the 3D realm? Thank you. We have the 6 of Pentacles. We have the Death card, Scorpio energy, and we have the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're really going to start putting in the effort in your community or in your social circle with friends, family. That Death card, that talks about transformation, death and rebirth, regenerative energies. And it's really, you know, with the 10 of Pentacles, it's really going to bring you some joy, some happiness, some stability into your world where there may not have been any stability. Because, you know, what you had could have crumbled at any minute. All right, let's clarify the 7 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're going to start to stand firm. You're going to start to feel a whole lot more confident and secure as you move into the closing of the month. One more for 7 of Wands. Thank you. Yep, I like that. The 4 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Magician. What did I say? Your destiny lies in your own hands. You create the journey, the path, the world that you want. You're standing firm, standing tall here. And now, you know, you really start to hit your stride. With the 4 of Wands, you're starting to feel more in balance. With the 9 of Pentacles, you're, you know, starting to, you know, put all your ducks in a row to this new life that you're creating for yourself. Now, yeah, we have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. So you have a choice here. Some Pisces will go back and, you know, try this again because this person is still leaving the door open. They're not, I don't get the sense that they're closing the door on you. I get more of the sense that you're closing the door on them. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Closing the month. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Sun card. And we have the 9 of Swords. So you're going to come to the awakening because I feel like you're going through an awakening period here. That you're happier out of this connection. You're happier alone. And I don't mean like lonely. I feel like you've lost yourself somewhere with this previous energy. And now in the middle of the month, you're really hitting your stride. You're recognizing yourself, your emotions, your energies. And, you know, the awakening that you come to by the end of the month is, you know, I don't need to be with someone else to be happy. I can make myself happy. And that's not to say you will never find another partner, but it is to say that why live in misery to say that you're in a relationship when you can be an individual person and be happy, okay? Because when you're with someone, they should add to that happiness, not take away. Sorry, I'm just thinking of a 50-cent video that I saw today. Anywho, I don't want to get off track. So let's close this reading here. Let's close these last 3 cards for the closing of the month. Clarify the Ace of Swords, please, for my Pisces to close the month. Ace of Swords. One more for the Ace of Swords, please. Thank you. We have the 3 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, and the 6 of Swords. Yeah, like I said, you're awakening. You are looking out into the distance with hope, with excitement, with glee. Like, okay, what's to come? What is, you know, I can take my ship or ride my ship anywhere I want to go without any, you know, any side passenger saying, park here, turn left, stop at the light, you know, do that. And you're ecstatic. Your social life is going to blossom as well. You're going to start reconnecting with some family and friends. It's going to be nice. Let's clarify the sun. Clarify the sun, please. All right, the sun is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. And you know what is really clear in this sun card? You see this dove flying towards the sun. This is telling me, you know, because it's really speaking to me since I turned this card over, is that by the end of the month, you're going to be spreading your own wings and you're going to fly and you're going to soar and nothing's going to get in your way. However, you moving on and you finding your stride will get in someone else's way. And, you know, the fact that they see you happy moving forward, this is going to cause them some stress. We have the Eight of Swords, we have the King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. They're really going to come in and, again, keep that romance going and try to, you know, make offers to you to get you to return to what you had before. I don't see that happening though. I don't see Pisces returning to that energy. Nine of Swords energy here at the bottom. I don't feel like this is your energy. I feel like this is your person's energy from the past here. All right, let's clarify the Nine of Swords. Ooh. Two more for the Nine of Swords, please. One more. I'm going to take that one. Yeah, someone who I'm seeing as the Queen of Wands here. Three of Swords and the Temperance card, Sagittarian energy. Someone here is very heartbroken, is very depressed, is very stressed, is very saddened that you have taken your love and your presence and your energy with you. They thought that if they gave you some time, some space, that you would return. But it turned out to be the exact opposite. Like I said, Pisces hit their stride and they're like, I'm gone. Oof. We have at the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. Yeah.